And my dear guest, I want to congratulate the club for the wonderful achievement which we have achieved today. The 16 years is not a joke. It takes tremendous amount of effort. So I want to ask you all a question, and I want you to see that you can answer the question. Why do you think you cannot keep a clock in jail? Anyone? A clock? Why do you think you can't keep in jail?
It's running like it's running.
Because the time is always running away. You can't keep it in store, right? So you know we have formula for time, which is time is equal to distance by speed. Now this applies everywhere. When you want to commute, when you want to travel, you're traveling by car, by plane, by motorcycle, you're walking, or if you want to utilize your time in order to achieve something. So when in a day you have exactly 86,400 seconds, you have 1440 minutes, and you have 24 most valuable, profitable and usable hours of the day. Now I'll come back to why I mentioned the seconds as well here. Normally how a typical day of our lives are, most of us, how do we spend our day? On Sundays we come to Toastmasters, and after that we meet our friends. Let us not talk about Sundays, let's talk about weekdays. You get up, you freshen up, you go to work, you come back with a smiling face or a frowning face depending on the type of work you had. And then when you come back, you spend time with your family, you eat, you sleep, repeat. You check your Instagram, or while sleeping, after getting up, you repeat. Now most of us are trapped in this cycle, and we carry on this cycle for the lifespan. We don't even realize it. There's a guy called Jordan Peterson. He's a clinical psychologist. He says, this is very interesting, listen to this. He says your per hour is equal to $100, $50 to $100. That's the value of an hour if you know how you're spending an hour. So for example, we typically waste around 1 or 2 hours. That is the minimal time I'm talking about. We in fact waste more than that, way more than that. The minimal time we waste in a day is 1 or 2 hours approximately. Now if your time is valuable $100, you're not getting that money now, but you will get that money in the future for sure if you know how to spend your time properly. If you're wasting 1 or 2 hours in a day, you're wasting $200 in a day. In a week, you're wasting $1,400. And if you calculate that in a year, that comes around $80K. And if you calculate that in rupees, converted into rupees, that is around 60 lakh per annum. If you're wasting 2 hours in a day, you're wasting 16 lakh rupees in a year. Just if you calculate the amount of years you have been carrying on this forward, the financial freedom you can have by utilizing those time. Now how can we assure that we can utilize the time properly? How can we get motivated? Because I can come and speak here all I want, but you need to have that motivation factor, right? You need to have that mindset. That how do we spend the time? Well, personally, which I have observed in my career, in my lifespan is, when you're trying to work on something, when you're trying to sit down, the first thing you have to understand is, the rewards are not immediate. It's going to take some time, maybe 1 day, 2 days, 1 week. 1 week is too less. 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. But it's never immediate. Keep that in your mind and start doing the work. When you have that in mind, you will not be very much focused to the rewards you'll be getting, but you will be more focused on the kind of work you're doing. The second thing, which is again very astonishing, which I have observed because I'm a fitness freak, I work out. So when I'm working out, in the beginning, I used to think I just wanted to get out of this gym because working out is not easy. It's painful, it's chore, you have to spend those 1 hour, you have to take that 1 hour out of your day. It's not easy. So when I used to work out initially, I was like, I just want to end it up. I want to do it as fast as I can. I'm not interested, but I still carried on forward. I realized someone told me that don't think about you're going to have a certain shape of a body don't think about the result. Just enjoy the working out, enjoy the pain you're getting. Trick your mind, you just fool your mind that you're enjoying it, you're enjoying the pain. When you do this continuously, over and over, on daily basis, slowly your brain starts to release dopamine. Let it be anything. And when that happens, you're done. You will enjoy doing anything in those hours. And the quality of that hour which I was talking about will go from $100 to $200. That will go from 60 lakh per annum to 1 lakh, 2 crores per annum. So that is what you can do. 2 things. There's one more person called Mel Robbins. Now she's a very great author and a very astonishing speaker. You should see her on YouTube. She says about 5-second rule. What is the 5-second rule? 5-second rule is you have those 5 seconds in your mind where your conscious mind can overpower your subconscious mind. What is the difference between conscious mind and subconscious mind? Subconscious mind is something which you are programmed automatically, which you do it on daily basis. You eat, you take a bath, or when you do something on daily basis continuously over and over again, that gets stored inside your body, inside your soul, and that is called a subconscious mind. Now when you're not getting up early in the morning every day, and when you want to get up early in the morning, you keep an alarm of 5 a.m. in the morning, your alarm just start buzzing around. You want to hit the snooze button. Everyone do that. Let us not lie to ourselves. I have done that, you have done that. But when you want to get up, what do? Now when you see that alarm, when you hear that alarm sound going on, your brain will have 5 seconds. 5 seconds, your brain will be conscious. Okay, the alarm is buzzing now. Now in those 5 seconds when you get up, you tell your brain, I want to get up. You just go to the washroom and wash your face. That's it, done. Now you're ready for the day, you have got up. Now you will not hit the snooze button. You will not go back and you will not sleep. But in those 5 seconds, if after that 5 seconds, if that 5 seconds duration is over, your subconscious mind is going to hit you back. Your subconscious mind will overpower your conscious mind, and you will hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. So 5-second rule. You have a 5 seconds to start any task. Now, when I talk about time, we think we cannot spend 1 hour daily. You cannot go work out for 1 hour daily. You can spend 30 seconds. You can do a plank. It's a very good exercise for your core. 30 seconds, I'm talking about only simple 30 seconds on daily basis. If you do that for a month, you will see some change. But you do that for an year. If you do that for a year, your core will become as strong as rock. Your posture will increase. Posture will become better, and you will feel better. You physically will 30 seconds. Now, when I spoke about 30 seconds initially, this is what I was talking about. When you want to learn an instrument, say guitar, you cannot spend an hour. It's very difficult. You can spend 10 minutes for it, and you will learn it in an hour. So guys, time is not about how you spend it, it's about how you invest in it. Because once it is lost, it is never coming back. Thank you.